Hello, hello, my name is Luna. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So, I am a very strong empath and also a spiritual coach, and today I came across a very interesting topic. So, it's called the halo effect. And the person that I came across that was talking about this, his name is Matthew Hussey, and he wrote a very good book, which I'm actually also reading, and it's about love. So you should go check him out. He's so excellent, and sometimes it's good to get a perspective of a man and how a man sees things. So it's called the halo effect. So I'm going to talk about it briefly. So it's about when you first meet someone. Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. So it's about when you first have the dynamic of meeting someone. So think about it. When you meet someone, how do you feel? A lot of times when you meet someone, sometimes you start picturing things like, how will it be? How could it be? And then you get like this spark, you get like this feeling like, oh my gosh, especially if they're very good looking and you talk to them and they check all the boxes that you want. Then all of a sudden, all you do is start thinking about this person like it's something new. So you just think about them. And then sometimes if you feel like you checked all the boxes, like you found the right person, right? Come on, really think about it. When you meet someone, you start getting like, ooh, maybe this is the right one. Maybe I finally found the right one. And then you start doing excessive thinking about them, which is called excessive rumination. This is called the halo effect. And then I'm going to give a brief description of what is the halo effect. So this is a congenitive bias, which is an impression formed. So you make an impression of this person. You think about that they have single traits and characteristics that you see in this person. Like, okay, they have everything, they check all the boxes, but are they truly this person? Are they truly who they are? And what they also call this could be the representative. And I also want to say, I had an ex that would always tell me this, and I didn't listen to him. He would always say, yeah, you don't know the person until you really get to know them, because you will meet the representative. And he was trying to tell me something. He was trying to tell me something. Hey, I'm not who you really think I am. You're getting my representative. That's what I got when I finally started thinking about what he was telling me. I was like, oh, because when I met him, yes, I checked the boxes. This was somebody that I met when I was younger. I pictured him a certain way. I kept this picture in my mind of him in a certain way. And then when we started dating, I started seeing, a different aspect of him. And I know he's seen a different aspect of me. But that's what it's called, the halo effect, or you can also say the representative. So we only see a couple of things in a person that we assume. For example, they're good looking, they're charismatic, they're successful. You're going to impress people with this person. Like, okay, you're dating somebody that's very successful, and then you bring them around your family and everyone's like, oh, you did good. Or if it's a man and she's very beautiful and she checks all the boxes that you want, and all your friends are going, hey, yeah. So then after that spark dies, you start seeing the person for who they are. So don't optimize for looks or their success, because you're only seeing what's superficial on the outside. You're not really getting to know the person. You're already jumping into something that you're creating. You're creating this. You're making it bigger than it truly is. Come on, guys. You know that this has happened to you because I know this has happened to me. I made something bigger, way bigger than I thought it was. I'm like, okay, this person, you know, we known each other since we were younger. We, you know, we connect, we click. And then I started thinking, wait a minute. After a while, I was like, they change. They're not the same person. So you don't look at the big picture of the quality of life. Are you guys truly, truly compatible? And again, my ex was saying this to me. You only think about love. You only think that it's love and it's the intimacy. And I was like, you know, at first I didn't really pay that much attention to it, because when we got back together, I was thinking, I don't really know if I really want this. But, you know, it felt good. It felt good at the time. So you're only looking at the surface of the person. You're not really truly looking at them for who they really are. And then the looks start fading. That style of life starts fading. That charismatic energy that they gave you starts fading. And then you're like, whoa, because what you wanted something and you didn't want to lose it. So you went all in, you jumped in, and you didn't want to wait. You rushed in. And you made up your mind because you wanted it and you wanted it now. And yes, I've done this too, because my body was like, yes, girl, you wanted this for a long time. So now let's go all in and let's jump on this. I did this. And I will admit that I did this. And then I hit and I fell damn hard. So, because it's urgency, you want this and you've been wanting this for a long time, especially if it's someone that you've been wanting for a long time. But you need to take time out and really assess, wait a minute, are we compatible? Is this going to work? And be less impressed what you see on the outside, or if the intimacy was really great and you're just like, oh my God, you know, because a lot of times when you want something so bad, you make it more than it really is. You need to be less impressed of what they are showing you. And it usually lasts, what, about 6 months, or maybe even less, 3 months. Bring this person back to a regular person. Stop putting them so high and mighty. Pay attention to what they are saying and what has been triggering you. If you guys have gotten into a fight or disagreement, pay attention to how they act when they get mad at you or they get upset at you, or what things they say about you. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. And when you place them and you push them down a couple of notches, now you can place your boundaries and say, wait a minute, I didn't like when you said this. I didn't like when you did this. I didn't like how you approached me in this way, because we don't do this because we're afraid of losing someone. And so say, for example, if you're not really paying attention and you're afraid of somebody, hold on. So if you can't place your boundaries and somebody says something to you that you didn't like, you shut up, right? You don't say anything. You keep quiet. You keep quiet. You're like, But say somebody tells you, I want to keep things open and I want to keep my options open. Now, if you brought them a couple of notches down, you would have said, you know what, that's not going to work for me. If this is what you wanted, more of a commitment, you're going to knock this person down and say, wait a minute, that isn't going to work for me. But if you put this person so high up, because that person is not available for you. So you need to think about it. Stop using the halo effect and only looking at what's the surface, and look at truly what the person is wanting to offer you and who they truly are. Bye-bye.